The sweet joys of homeownership.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Tuck and Sammy's Kitchen Renovations.
The centerpiece.
Done.
The sweet joys of homeownership. So, Turner's outside hooking the trailer up, but he wanted me to explain what's going on. So our fridge, as you can see, has been leaking, I guess, for God knows how long. We don't really know how long. But it's caused quite the bit of a mold problem. He took it out, like pulled the fridge out, and this is what's going on. So he was drilling a hole over there, like behind where the cat litter boxes are. This is completely different, but this is how he figured this was going on. Right here, figured out this was going on. He was drilling a hole over there for an extension cord that we use outside, so it doesn't have to be like all over the place. So he had to go under the house in that area, but underneath the house, and he looked over here and noticed that it was just like rotten, like the floorboards were just rotting away, and they're soft like mush, which is no bueno. So, you know, not really what we intended to do on this late Wednesday afternoon. Usually, you know, we're early birds and we like to get stuff done early. Why is this so close to my face? Ew, sorry. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I tried to look up fridges online to just be able to order it, but all the estimated delivery dates were just way too crazy. It was all free shipping since most fridges are like over $300, $400. We wanted to get a retro style fridge, which are always like usually like special order. So they would just take forever to get here, and we kind of need it like stat. So also we're gonna spray this down with like a mold spray that kills the mold, and then we're gonna get, what's it called? Keels? Is that what it is? I don't know what it's called, but it's a paint. It's a mold paint that you just paint over it, and then maybe, you know, put something down. I don't really know. What we would have liked to do if we would have already had like a fridge on hand is just, or more time, is just take that all up. I mean, eventually this whole floor is gonna come up, but one thing at a time. We're not like bougie. I don't care how my floor looks right now. It's not really my top priority how my kitchen floor looks. As long as I can use it and I can cook in there, I'm good. But the mold, that is a problem, so that's why we're gonna take care of that, because nobody wants a mold problem. We've already had a mold remediation on our house, like maybe like 2 years ago, I think it was, and we got a really good deal on it. But I mean, it's still money out of your pocket, and it's not good to have mold in your house. Especially Turner has asthma, and me personally, I'm super sensitive to mold, which is crazy. That just happened in the past like 3 years. I've become super sensitive to like dust and mold, and I don't know, I guess that just happens to people sometimes. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and we're gonna take you to, we're probably gonna try Lowe's first because they're cheaper than Home Depot, but if they don't have what we want there, or the prices are crazy, why would I say that? Home Depot is more expensive, but if they don't have what we want, we're gonna go to Home Depot. Hopefully we can come out with a refrigerator. Vivi, you wanna get a new refrigerator? Eh? Vivi looks like a drowned rat because I put coconut oil on her. And she doesn't clean herself, so it's still all over. Don't be mad at me, girl. Stanky little brat. Boogie wants a new fridge. You okay? Are you okay, Bugs? I heard him coughing, so I came in here. I hate when they have hairballs. It literally gives me, like, severe anxiety. I wish I could just get the hairball out for him, you know? Alright, so he's got the trailer hooked up. Obviously, we have a big truck, and we could fit the refrigerator in there if we even end up getting one. But, there's a cap on the truck, 1. And 2, it's not good to lay a refrigerator down. If you guys don't know that. My husband told me that, so. Alright, so we're here at Lowe's.
First stop. In a perfect world, we would have just had a backup one in the backyard, but scrapped about 300 fridges in my life.
But also, we kind of want a new one because it's a little creepy getting a used refrigerator. Because even if you're the cleanest person, it's super easy to, like,
Although we had that really nice one that we
paint a
sold.
dirty fridge. What'd you say?
That one that was in Ocean City that we sold was really nice. I would have used that.
That one was huge though. That's the only
It's bigger than
problem.
our whole kitchen.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't even have fit in there. Dude, look at this. Yeah. Can I have those?
They're sick.
Vintage style. That's why I like them.
Duh. Alright. So, these fridges are huge.
Next step, scan it. Not bad. Yeah, now it is. Okay. This is getting out of control now. So, I don't know if you guys can see what's going on. Ooh, it's craziness. But we have this pipe right here that's connected to the fridge. And now it's dripping. So, I don't know what to do, but to just cut that part out and put this in for right now. The motor is off, but just taking this piece out, that's it. I don't know if many people would go the distance of doing this craziness without knowing if they could actually fix it or not, but we're doing it. Look here. We've crossed the boundary now. So, we will see. Okay, I'm just not freaking good at anything like this. But I put this shark bite in here, and basically I have it closed off, and it's keeping the water from coming out at all. And tomorrow I'm gonna have to legitimately replace that whole piece, kind of like how these have little replacements. I'm gonna have to do that to that piece right there. So that shouldn't be that bad, but we got a serious problem on our hands. This is no joke. But that's life, I guess. Woo!
Alright, so this fridge is not fitting through the door. So what Turner's doing right now is he's taking the doors off.
seltzer, organic.
Cascada. What flavor?
This is an absolute disaster.
It's
Is what it is.
pretty bad. It sucks, honestly. I'm gonna go around because I can't fit through there. Okay, he told me to stay out here because he's coming out here.
Where am I coming?
Here.
So broken refrigerator turned into a broken pipe, turned into a moldy floor, and now we're gonna have to rip out cabinet, flooring, get a new fridge, and fix the pipe under the house, and put a sump pump under the house because I just drained like 10 gallons of water into 2 buckets.
Looks like it will.
Put this for
Right there.
yeah.
This one too.
Might as well. Yeah.
Right. So even. Like right there. Right there.
Actually pretty good. A lot of stuff doesn't fall out of here though.
That's why maybe I should. I was just gonna go in there so I could push it from the other side, right?
I guess.
With,
It's like
and
really
just in
not like I
case.
have that much weight. Like I'm not holding the fridge. It's just about like holding it. So that those wants to come out. It's like, yeah, maybe you should go in.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, just push.
Just stand and it'll go back on its wheels, I guess. This fridge is trash anyway, so.
Trash. It'd be disrespectful to even try and sell that thing.
I was just thinking like the food and it's not trash. Like I'm gonna be out here like in the middle of the night, like
This is fully
scratching my
Florida
hands in
style,
my
though.
underwear, and I'll be drinking like milk out of the gallon.
Remember we thinking about bringing the washer and dryer out here the one time?
What do you mean? I still am. You kidding? Look how much water's under it though. This is like pouring out.
Ugh.
I don't know what that's all about.
I do. It's a piece of shit.
There's a lifetime warranty though, huh?
So this is what our kitchens look like right now. Got some Friendly's ice cream. This is how we're doing it in here. Like this is giving me very bad anxiety right now. I have very bad OCD and this is not cool.
Pretty that right here. Look at this. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Do you want some dipped salted caramel? The thing is, you can just put it up to the door, and then like you can open the door, and then you open
And then the cats wouldn't be able to get out. So that's good.
Should we do that?
Can it reach?
Yeah, have the configure right
Oh
there.
yeah, I'm down with that, but you have to put it far enough away so that you can like open the door of the fridge.
I just say leave it here,
Yeah, leave it there.
and
Let's
then
go.
tomorrow we're gonna get where it's gonna be gone anyway.
It's good. It's good. All right, what do I want?
This is a good thing to know though, because I've done this before, obviously, with scrap and everything. But these doors, and most refrigerator doors that are side by side, it's not as easy as I'm trying to act like it is, but
It's not as easy as you're making it look.
I'm not making it look very easy. It slides on this thing somehow, some way. Now I have no idea where it goes in.
Not my jelly. Ah, it's oil.
Just literally this plate holds it on. Like, so basic. it on. And the same goes for
The other door.
freezer too. The freezer has some crazy. The main problem, which I think is the problem, is this freezer back in the day was like a nice ice making thing. But over time, we've never used it. Over time, it broke. And it had like water lines running to it that I think eventually broke and leaked over time.
What is that?
That's what it
Oh, that's what it.
That's why I couldn't do this.
Oh man, this is wild. Like, what's under there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's gnarly. But I think stuff like this just makes you want to just be like, wow, how lucky was I when my fridge worked
Yup.
and I didn't have to deal with going under the house and getting water sprayed in my face.
Creepy water at that.
Wow. If you only knew what that water looked like.
I can imagine what that water looked like.
So there's that. And then this thing clips in here. This is a nice function that not everyone has. I don't think anyone has this fridge actually. There's no way anyone would choose to have this fridge unless they were gifted it like we were.
We weren't gifted it, guys. It just came with the house, so we never got a new one.
It was gifted to us by the real estate agent.
That's what sold the
It was
house,
one of
right?
his selling points. It's working.
It's Gucci. Why do you have it on that thing?
I don't want to have it on that thing. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Tuck and Sammy's Kitchen Renovations. Today we are going to be demolishing this cabinet.
Wait, thought it was TNS.
TNS.
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Okay, take two.
Alright, take two.
Back to another episode of TNS Home Improvements. Today we are going to be demolishing this cabinet. So, this is the original cabinet from 1980. As you can see, it was held on very securely with one tiny piece of glue.
Should we keep that?
Smells like 60 years of an attic filth. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Did you see how easily that came off?
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm kind of sad,
Look at this.
and I want this wallpaper back.
Me too. It's too gross looking now. We had another.
Oh, it had a screw, but... Alright, let's see this. Summers Point, spelled wrong. Dev
Honey
Company.
Birch.
Honey Birch.
July 8th.
July 8th of what year?
Girl! Oh, man. So I had to move their litter boxes.
This is pretty cool.
Well, two of them. Into the other rooms. We might have to lock these guys down because obviously this isn't going to be like a one-day thing. It's going to be a huge process, but... What?
M. Siegel.
Because we might have to lock these guys down.
So basically we're going to have to come in here with a sledgehammer and just get rid of this thing.
Yep.
Because this thing's terrible at this point. Rue likes it though, because she's a stanko.
She's stinky, stinky, tinky.
So, step one. Step one. Alright, what are you doing now?
How cute. What is going on here? We're gonna try and save these. Oh shit. This is where the cat should be. Alright. So that's one.
Now I am. Alright, try it.
Wait, what do you mean it's gonna come back?
If you don't hold the sledgehammer the right way, it's gonna, if it doesn't break, it's gonna fly
Seems
back.
like 30 pounds. How am I supposed to here.
Just try it one.
Am I gonna get hurt though?
If anything, you're gonna hurt me.
Dude.
Oh, no, you're good.
Woo.
Yeah.
Bro.
Keep going. She's almost done.
It's done.
Right?
This thing's gnarly. This sledgehammer's gnarly.
Ooh, wait.
Oh shit, sissy.
Alright. Hit it here.
That was bad. Alright. This way, right?
She's gone.
Left-handed's gnarly. Let me just... I can do this without freaking out.
She's gone.
I did it. Whew. That's a workout, right? So what?
You want to peel it up and then we'll see.
Let's see what we got going on under here, guys and gals.
The great reveal. Alright. What?
Sorry, I got freaked out. Sorry, guys.
Just pull it off.
I saw a web. Tripped me out.
There's definitely some spiders under there from like 92. So those are the original
Oh, this isn't the... Oh.
floor.
That
Jackie
cocktail?
Rose cocktails.
Look at that one.
This?
Yeah.
What is it?
Old. That's
How
like
to
60s,
make punches
70s
and-
style. 80s, maybe. What's the year? What's the year?
I don't see a year. It's weird, right? That's old school though, dude. This one's classic though. Look at this.
Those are just straight up enamel.
Yeah, this thing's just cooked, boys. Like this isn't attached at all to the floor, anyway.
Oh, nice. This was
Oh, okay.
a lot easier than I thought.
There was either a sink or the stove or something else was here at one point. Doesn't that look like it?
Yeah, and they patched it over. You can kind of see it right there, where like pipes would go or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but
So this is the subfloor. This is the original floor. And then there's a second floor, and this is the third floor.
you can see it's like thicker to the
And
right.
you can see how much mold's there. So our plan is I do have asbestos mask over there because I think that there might be asbestos in this flooring somehow. But our plan is to take up the floor, all 3 floors, take off the trim, cut out just this area that got moldy, because like this looks bad, but it's not moldy up until like really here,
Where it was dripping on.
and it's only like here to here. Replace a few boards, and then just for now, just put just to here too. We're not doing the laundry room.
No,
right
the
now.
laundry room's good.
Just to here, put finish plywood down, just from Home Depot, and then put like a couple coats of poly or something on the ground eventually
Eventually,
in the
yeah.
next
it's no
like
big
2
deal.
weeks. So this is crazy, but had to be done. The fridge sat over the top.
And we gotta get a new fridge, so that's just on top of this all, and this is why our fridge is outside, because it is still leaking on the bottom. So we can't have it in here.
The fridge is good out there.
It's fine out there. Do you want those papers, or can I throw them out?
No, you can throw them out.
You know how this guy looks to keep this stuff, but
I mean, we got it.
surprise, surprise. Alright. What's next,
I guess the floor. retro fridge
Alright.
that we buy somewhere. And then Sammy's Maytag thing right here.
If you guys don't know what he's talking about, it's this thing that I painted. This used to be a old washer, and it was like rusty and white, so I painted it that cool like old mint green color, and then Turner made a little tabletop for it. It's just really to hold packages on now, but that would be super cool. It's a good idea, so I think we're gonna do that. His mom gave us this table, but what I use this for is for the cats to eat off of, because you know my babies can't be eating off the floor. So I mean, they are right now because their table is not there, but I had to move all their stuff. So I think that'll look nice. And I still have this paint, so I'm just gonna have to paint over this. I know it's not like the most profesh way to do, but we're not rich, and we're really just trying to take care of the main thing that's wrong, and that's this floor. So.
If we were trying to take care of the main thing that's wrong, we'd have a bulldozer here.
Well, that's for damn sure. We just, the whole house would come down. The whole house.
No, I'm kidding. I love this house, but it's definitely what they say. It has good bones, but it says it could. If somebody had a decent amount of money, well, they probably wouldn't live in this neighborhood. But if they did redo, they could redo the whole house. Like if you just
fully
wanted to start somewhere, you just open up too many body holes to even.
It's just the fact that for me and you, like, there's not really anything that wrong with the house except for the mold right there.
This was part of it. They had a picture of this next to it online.
That was the selling point.
In the description. What's that stuff?
What?
Like, what's that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's sawdust.
Touching it. Like,
it's sawdust.
The amount of hair that's over there, though, is creepy. It's like dog. That's dog hair.
No, it's steel wool.
Look.
From 1920.
No asbestos and steel. Woo.
Look at this. That wallpaper with this.
These people were styling.
And that countertop. What?
I love our countertop.
Dude, those three vintage clays.
I really like our countertop, but I don't like that thing. I don't like what's going on back there. And like, that's creepy. But like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I do like how our stove's in the wall, though. I'm not gonna lie about that.
That's nice.
Oven. I call it a stove.
That's the problem.
True. So, it is what it is. Fly got in here. River, get it! I got my crow buggy bar. So all I'm gonna do is jam it. Oh shit.
Go like this.
Let me just get a little bit of this.
Yeah, you could try that, I guess.
We got a hammer.
Put it on an angle that, yeah.
Like that?
No, like more,
Like that.
yeah.
Alright. This is not as easy as I intended it to be. But it's... Alright, so...
There it is. There it is.
Alright.
So work your way along.
So I'll just...
Yep.
Bro. Alright,
And then just do that
my
one
favorite
too.
thing, staples.
Oh, the whole floor's gonna have them in it.
These floors in my way. I want to be smart, but I left these outside on a shoe rack. I don't know if anybody else is like this or even leaves their shoes outside, like their work shoes, but I just always feel like there's gonna be like a spider in my shoe.
More likely a mouse.
Like a spider egg, no way.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
I feel like your shoe?
Yeah, like this is really sad, but I think like a mouse had babies in the snowboard boot, and then like some of them didn't make it out, so they were just in there. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's really sad. Actually. But no.
But if they did make it out, they would have just been eaten by Crow anyway.
Crow would never eat.
Crow eats full bunny rabbits for
No, he doesn't.
snacks.
Don't even start with me. That's Lucky Girl's team.
Didn't get Thumper. He made it home.
Thumper. So this trim is like weird. It keeps like breaking. Just expect to like throw it down there. Oh well, this piece didn't. So that was a bad example, but most of it is like, see the floor just coming up. Well, this piece was nice.
The fact that they even covered that with laminate is just blowing my mind, because like this actually was cool compared to this. This isn't even real, like it's all
I'm not
laminate.
really about like the matching colors though. Like I don't like how that's like teal and then they had this teal that's like pretty much the same exact color but
It
not
looks
white.
exactly the same though.
Not about that life than the wallpaper. Woo! Woo! I mean, if I had the patience, I would just weak paste the whole kitchen, but that was a rare mood I was in.
So there's just alright. Getting it done.
Yeah.
So I found this channel on YouTube because they commented on ours,
Yeah.
and their thing is just foreclosures like we used to do.
Be careful, there's nails.
And they went into a house, and the very first scene, it's Eli and Brooke is the channel name, and they were looking at the wallpaper and pointing to it and talking about it, and I was looking at it, and I just looked up and I was like, be careful there. That's the exact same wallpaper we have in this house, and it was in Canada.
Dude, no way.
Yeah.
So the thing with this, I mean, if you watch our videos, you've probably heard me say this a long, long time ago, but we didn't intend for our wallpaper to look like this. It was all white, and I wanted to like paint it or whatever, and Sissy, this one spot, she would keep like scratching and chewing on, which is not good because I feel like there's asbestos in there, but
No, maybe not.
maybe not, who knows, but she ended up ripping it off. I noticed there was wallpaper that was different under there, so I just peeled it, and then the whole giant piece peeled.
I actually want to take all the
like
white off, except for the ceiling.
But I actually like the
I love
wallpaper.
it, actually, now.
Because it's pretty much like RSD's, like,
It's like
Not normal.
it's like wallpaper out of like Eddie Munster's house.
it's quirky, it's different, it's cool.
That's right, moms. Get that. Woo! Alright, so we're just doing this in stages of slowness, because we want to do it right. Trim first. Then, as you guys can see, this is just weird, super creepy, but we're gonna have to take it up. And I don't know. I'm gonna wear the mask, but then there's like this situation. I mean, we knew this day would come. We knew this day would come.
Look at that nice white.
That nice white.
The nice white.
Sissy would have that destroyed in milliseconds.
Says here, bro. So all the trim is good? This guy's just... Woo! Honestly, I would have been okay. See, I like that. I don't really like how it's like tinged like that creamy white, but or just like yellow from people like chain smoking inside of their house. But
This first layer is just like Luan, they call it.
it kind of gives it a purple wall though. Woo. This guy's just ripping it up with his hands.
The problem is,
That. Do I have to take that up?
I don't know.
Well, maybe if I just put the crow buggy bar in there and kind of rip it away. I'll try that first. It's coming up, baby. Woo! Wow.
I could see why they covered it.
Yeah.
Because under there it's really bad.
Really, really bad. Got a huge slab off.
Yeah.
Watch your shoes, it's a little slippery on that step.
Oh.
It's like half of the kitchen right there. The centerpiece.
12 more of those.
12 more, he says. Well, I guess it would be 12 more because there's like 5 layers. There's 3 layers. I'm just being dramatic. Broke.
Saw that coming.
Oh.
This came out the same year as this.
There's the floor.
Same model.
Damn.
Definitely gonna need the other one, but it's really not in good shape. This off with the grinder.
If that's in your way, what is that for?
It's supposed to be attached to it.
Yeah, it's because it's going to be in your way.
You get in the wall.
Yeah, it's fine.
No more of that little piece on there.
He just got another huge slab out.
Candy.
Candy. Don't want any of that candy.
Like candy to a baby. Like candy to a baby.
I don't really know anything that goes in the car. My husband. Savage little bunny.
That's how you gotta do it though.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, good thing I wear sleeveless today.
You wear sleeveless every day. Man.
Alright, the floor is up. All up. Sammy vacuumed it. This stuff's going to be replaced, some of these boards. But for the rest of the floor, we're spraying mold remediation stuff. And then we're going to paint it with the mold blocking paint. I mean, that's pretty good. That's good. You don't want to overspell it.
this isn't even really working.
A different one, babe?
Is that one working?
Does it look like it's working? Tell me.
That one, yeah.
Yeah? Let me
Yeah.
see the other one. Is it on a weird setting?
I don't know. I feel like there's only 2 settings.
Alright, so the whole floor's up, as you can see. Turner pretty much did that all himself. And then I went in and sprayed it with his stuff. I'll show you guys. I went and sprayed it by myself. So teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. But it's a mold remover and disinfectant, and this is what the mold remediation guy did the last time we got a mold remediation done on the underneath of our house. Eventually what we're going to need to do is just get concrete poured underneath the house, but
The paint's ruined, this one.
alright, so that paint's ruined, but we have another one that we actually just bought.
Small one, but I don't know how. It might go far. It might go pretty far. That sucks. Because this was bought brand new 2 years ago. It was out in the shed, so it just...
So, damn, that sucks. Thought we made out on that one because we did buy a tiny one the other day because we were just gonna do that little part where the fridge was, but then when we started ripping up and looking at the floor, the whole floor, we're like, we just got to do the whole thing. So I sprayed the whole floor, and I guess we're just gonna paint whatever we pretty much can. Right now, that's not gonna get painted because he's gonna take that out and replace it. So that's what we're doing right now. Just want to show you guys the progress.
Alright, this all started with a refrigerator, and now we're back at Home Depot for 5 pieces of plywood and 4 other pieces of wood. Well, yeah, we might have to just get 5 just to be certain. This cart looks really nice right here. Yeah. This is the freshest one I ever saw before. Where are you going?
Where am I going, or where is he?
So basically, this is what the floor is going to look like, because that's the kind of budget we have right now for this project. Should we get that one?
Yeah.
Alright. Is this a good piece or not?
Yeah.
So, or is it worked? It's worked, right?
No.
That's why they put it aside here, I think. Is it or not?
I don't. It doesn't look warped to me.
Put it on the floor. Let go, you're keeping like that. Yeah, it is.
Straight one.
Well, that's why they put these.
This is a nicer piece. They're all board.
I don't know.
See, look.
This one's nice though, dude. Looking right.
It's not gonna matter though.
Don't you like the way this looks though?
Yeah.
Get this then. This will be number 1. So go over the top. And then slide it in.
This is nice too.
That's nice. Do you like that
Yes.
one? Check. That's the floor right there. Now we need a few pieces of this. It looks good. I like it.
Like it looks
I've seen it done before, so I know the outcome.
Or we could just stain it. We've done it to tabletops
Yeah.
with the same exact wood.
So we'll just like a rod over here, right?
Yep.
These are looking like some rustic frickin' barn wood, dude. I'd have to just run this streamer down like a planing, like a table saw. This is what we're talking about now, baby. What's up with the mold on these, though? These are like wet. Nah, fuck this. So that's nice. I think we just need 4.
4?
Just 4. So yeah, by doing it with this instead of the other wood that no one was gonna see, we saved like 140. HGTV, here we come. There's a barcode on these though.
So you want me to cover the vent or just the vents
We
themselves?
have vents right over here.
Oh, you found them? Alright, cool.
Alright, we're back at the house. We got all the finished plywood for the top layer. We got the 4 pieces of wood to replace the flooring, the subflooring, and then I'm going to cut those down to speed with this table saw, DeWalt. I do have some Ryobi tools, but we are getting to the point of being DeWalt oriented here.
The mosquito got me. Let's see, I don't know if that...
We're going to use a plug-in saw because I know that I'm just going to get pissed off when the other saw. Really, we should have the cord coming from like, not in front of me though, like there, probably. Just those 4 though, right? Should be good. Hopefully this is good. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I do. Make it. I'm not go that deep. See what we got. So if you guys know what our kitchen looked like previously, just today we've gotten this crazy with it. But it's all going to be back to basics in a little bit, so just bear with us. This is crazy. These 4 pieces of wood are going to go right there. So start with the first and then move on. With the table saw, you want to be extremely over the top protective of your fingers. I don't even advise using one at all, actually. That is really, really nice. We don't want to come out here.
Check my chickens.
That's terrible. We don't want to come out here. I mean,
It looks good. I think it's going to be a good thing in the end. It's going to be like a positive when you're done.
do you think it was fun to do?
No, but a little bit.
A little bit.
It's fun to see things come together.
Wow.
Like admit when you made that cut and you put that piece back in and it lined up perfectly. It's so satisfying.
I got that from you because you actually passed algebra.
No, it just means I've had to do this stuff.
This is what we got though. This is going to be the floor for the next probably 5 years until we redo the whole house, if we ever do. And we're going to put trim. We have an idea for that, but obviously, work in progress. This floor down, these sheets like this, and then poly on top of it, like 10 coats.
And we gotta get a new vent. Not that that's important, but we bought one, but it was the wrong size, so
Bring the old one
that was
with
my
you when
fault.
you go back.
That's what I'm gonna do. I eyed it and like didn't measure it. And I was like, oh, this is exactly the same size, and it just wasn't, of course. Last piece
Last piece of the day.
of the day, I should say.
Wow.
What's it called?
There's like savage nails on the wall still.
There we go.
Do you see how much better that
Yeah,
fits though? With
I
the extra
understand
cut. Like it's in there now.
Oh, it's in there.
Perfect. In there, baby. In there. Right.
Yeah, it's in there.
Perfect.
One day's work. And tomorrow we're gonna try and finish.
Meet us back here. Meet us back here tomorrow for the finished product. Brought to you in part by Public Broadcasting Systems. All right, good morning. Back for part 2. So we did basically started the job yesterday morning, and we're gonna finish everything but the trim today. So pretty quick. It was a lot of work. It's really crazy actually. But gonna start today by cutting this board for placement, and then the next board, and then gonna put some poly on it, and we'll screw them down, put poly on it, and then see how that dries. Maybe do more than one coat, we're not sure yet. But yeah, it's looking great. I mean, for the price, it's the nicest floor ever, really, in my opinion. Watch out, and watch out, boy. Trying to get out here. All right, just cut this piece. First cut of the day. Let's see how it fits. See if I'm sharp today or not, or if I smoke us. Ooh. Didn't account for the trim.
No. Ooh! Maybe a little bit off the edges, boys.
Did not account for the trim, boys. Did not account for the trim.
It's okay.
Thinking maybe I should just cut it to here anyway, and then do a little notch, because then when we're ready to do this room, I don't want it sticking into this room.
No.
So, do a little more of a cut, no biggie big. Slide it in here. Staples up.
Watch your toes.
It's close.
It's close, but no cigar.
But maybe no cigar.
But maybe. Is that nail? No, that nail's not. It's weird though, cause like, didn't it look like it was
Alright, what's the plan this morning?
to get this open? Can't get
Just
it.
keep turning it, yeah.
I've been doing it.
Keep it going.
I've been doing that though. I need like a thinner one or something.
There's actually like a special tool that we definitely have, but I don't know where it is.
Cause this is stuck, there's paint all over it.
Here, you want me to get it?
I got it.
Got it. Big girl. You get paint all over your nails. The princess nails.
I just don't want to get it all over that.
Should I get it for you?
There's mosquitoes in here. Keep that, try and keep that door closed. It's nailed.
Thumbs up soon.
Just one little piece of the pie. This looks good.
Alright, I don't know if I showed this before, but I'm using a countersink bit, and I have it in this plug-in power drill, and I countersunk every single screw. You basically just drill it like a drill and it stops, and it creates a nice hole like so that the screws can go in and they won't be popping out at all out of the floor. So I don't know if I explained that, but that's what we were doing. So I did each and every single one of these countersunk in. Pretty nice. Okay, another cost-saving method we used here today is we used the leftover pieces after we cut with the table saw the subflooring that's under here, and we used the leftover pieces for the trim. Might not be everyone's style, but it's definitely ours. Salvage everything, and that's how it's going. I know that usually trim's cut to fit in like a angle, but we didn't do that. But we got it. This is how it's going, and this is how it's going to stay for a long time. But looks great. We'll show you guys a finished product when it's totally done. What's the claim?
Looks really good.
Heavy 2 days.
So heavy. Heavy. A lot of work, but
Smells good. Like Pale.
I know. It's bad. It's bad. Alright, so the big reveal-o. So this is what it ended up looking like. And obviously this isn't your traditional floor. We're planning on doing tile eventually, and whatever we have to do before that we'll do. But for now, our biggest concern was just getting that fridge out of here. We ordered a new fridge, so we're waiting for that to come, so our old fridge is still outside. But our main concern was just getting rid of that rotten floorboard and doing the mold remediation that we did with the mold spray and the Kills paint. And yeah, putting this down. And then I polyed it. I probably should have put like a few more layers on, but I'm not really worried about it. I don't care if it gets like stained up, because we're just going to be redoing the floor again. But we're super stoked about how it came out. And we had leftover like wood, so Turner made trim, which I kind of like the way it looks. Obviously, like our steez is never traditional, and I kind of like that, because if it was traditional we probably wouldn't do it. So yeah, we ripped out, obviously you guys saw, I'm like talking to you as if you aren't watching the video, but we ripped out that cabinet that was right there. That was brutal, so I painted the wall, and then Turner's mom gave that table to us a while ago, so I just put that there. And we put the Maytag that me and Turner refurbished a while back. If you guys saw that video, this was like rusty and white. We got it out of our friend's clean out that he was doing. It was an old Maytag washer, and ended up cleaning it, painting it, and then Turner made a tabletop for it. And we took the top piece off. And the cats love the new kitchen. Ruru and Pop-Up are in here like every morning, and surprisingly Buggy was in here earlier, sprawled out on the carpet and on his little ottoman. So yeah, I'd call that a success. Super nice to like come into a clean kitchen. Like, it just smells so fresh. We didn't realize how big of a problem, because we had no idea that there was a leak. But having mold in the house is a no bueno. And we've gotten a mold remediation before underneath the whole house. So that should be good for now, but we do live in a very wet area. So even if you spend thousands of dollars on one mold remediation, a couple years later you might need another one. And that's just life and home ownership. So you just gotta take care of it when you can. Because obviously not everybody has, you know, we did it really quick, like 2 days, I think, with just us two is super quick for us, especially the other stuff that we have going on. It kind of set us back a little bit on the videos, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep pushing.